everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of... Wait, this isn't a regular episode, what am I saying? Welcome to the part 3 of today's 12-hour stream. We are joined by KyHawkeye and friends to run a game in D&D5e. But before we go around and say hello to these wonderful players around the screen, I would like to direct your attention to the chat, where there will be some commands coming up right now. First of all, our social links. Check out Discord, Twitter, and YouTube for all of our... There's no such thing as social distancing in the 21st century, okay? It's a lie, sure. You can quarantine, doesn't mean you're socially distant. We've got the internet. Hop in the Discord, say hi to everyone. We love you. Come and say hi. Twitter, send me a DM on Twitter. I'll come and get you playing D&D. It's that simple. Send me a DM, and I'll tap my thing as well. Also... check out the YouTube where you can catch up on all of our shows. And check out our sponsors, Hero Forge, who make the wonderful minis to your exacting specifications. And their Kickstarter will reveal coloured minis coming very soon. Keep your eye on the channel because we're going to be working with them as they produce more and more of their colour creator tools. Also check out Mage Hand Press, who created the Dark Matte system for 5e. Now available in hardback at your local game store. Once, of course, you're all allowed to go back to your local game store again. For now, you can buy it on their store, which is linked there. So go and buy that. Also, that's Wild Amount. That's not the Humblewood. Go and buy the Humblewood book as well. It's great. Deck of Many. You can come and join us playing Humblewood on Thursdays at 6 p.m. at the moment. And you can also get this wonderful Deck of Many Things, which can affect play. Let's go around and say hello to everyone. Let's start with our Dungeon Master for the session, KyHawkeye. How you doing, Hawkeye?
Doing well. Good morning, good afternoon, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this time, what time zone you're in on this planet Earth. I'm KyHawkeye, and I will be DMing this little adventure here called Spooky Snakes and Astral Ladders. It'll be taking place in my little homebrew world called Ayn Rand. It's a nice little continental area, even has a spooky haunted island off the coast somewhere and stuff like that, and has a lot of potential for me to create some stuff on the world. But this is going to be our first venture into Ayn Rand. We will be in the capital city of Lelanville, and I'll let everyone else introduce who they are. We'll start with right below me with Nerdly.
Oh, hi everybody. I was muted. Sorry about that. Oh, hi everyone. I am Natalie, also known as Nerdly. I am here playing today. I am playing a half-elf cleric named Ash.
All right then, let's just keep the clock moving around here. We'll go to Abigator Frenzy. Please introduce yourself to the fine people out there.
Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody. So my name is Abby, but that doesn't matter today because I'm at work, so I have to be a little bit quiet, but it's all good because I'm going to be playing the human warlock, Elena, there we go. But yeah, I'm super excited. It's so good to see everybody.
All right, and then our gracious host.
I am Scratticus, and I shall be playing Bellinor Baltornan, who is a well-renowned fashionista and swordsman. Always wearing the most dashing of outfits and twirling the thinnest of swords. Two-weapon fighting, you say? I'm afraid, my dear friend, you do not know how to use a sword if you need two of them.
All right, so as our story begins, we are in the capital city of Ayn Rand, Lelanville. It is early spring. Today, all of the countryside, especially the city, is celebrating the spring flowering. It's a celebration of the spring thaw. Winter is gone. Everyone is ready to start their planting and harvesting and getting on with their lives with the cold and snow of winter's gone. So there's a big festival going on in the town right now. So right now, all the different tents and booths with people from all over Ayn Rand, and even people from outside of Ayn Rand are coming here to celebrate and to put up booths and sell wares and just to join in the frivolity and celebrations. As the three of you are wandering around the fair, you see a small kobold appears to be running through the crowd and seems to be running directly towards you. 3. He comes up to you and says, Master Laban invites you to join him at his magical emporium. Here, he has this invitation for you. Please come to our tent and come join us. And he holds it out, waiting for someone to take the invitation from his hands. It appears to be a standard letter envelope setup thing. It's not rather than a scroll.
We're not in a dangerous location at the moment, are we?
No, there's crowds, there's people around, crowds everywhere.
In that case, I will gesture to this squire, and I will call upon Podrick, my own squire. Say, Podrick, would you fetch that letter for me?
And
being a knight, of
Podrick
course, I never go anywhere non-dangerous without my entourage.
All right, the squire takes the envelope from the little kobold, and as soon as he does, the kobold skitters away as quickly as he came, and the squire hands the envelope to you, Bellinor, to see what it says inside.
Well, now, let us see, shall we?
The invitation reads, Please come join me at the tent representing Laban's Magic Emporium. I wish you to join me in the celebration of the season and to join in a game that only valiant people as yourselves are worthy to play. A game that no one should have fear in participating in. Signed, Laban.
I will
Just
pass
me,
the note to
or
my
is that a little
companions.
ominous?
It is a little ominous, and as I pass my note to my companions, I will take a small amount of vodka from my pack and wipe my hands down.
But Emporium, Magic Emporium? Sounds interesting. I'm going.
It does.
I'm going. So I don't know who said I was valiant. It's not my name.
Perhaps you are valiant by association.
Oh, so wait, is Ash? Ash, you're the valiant one. So by associating with you, that makes me valiant? Okay, I get it. Yeah.
Ash is definitely amused that she's the valiant one and not Bellinor.
So, what do you do?
Well,
You did see that the kobold scampered off a little bit towards the southeast of where you are.
Without looking back, I just kind of followed wherever kobold is going to, and I'm looking for a magical emporium because it sounds fun.
As you approach, in a couple of minutes' time, you see a standard booth area with a rather large and kind of elaborately decorated tent. The sign in front says Laban's Emporium at the counter, and you see various people there selling different wares, trying to hawk different potions or small trinkets, or even maybe small like dagger weapons, something like that, trying to purport them for having magical qualities and stuff like that. Who currently has the invitation in hand?
Ashina, I passed it off.
Ash has it.
Okay. One of the workers, it's a kobold, not the same one you saw before, it's a different one, sees you and motions says, Yes, come here, come follow me. And he leads towards the entrance to the tent.
Again, no hesitation, just like, well, all right, of course. Yum.
She's there with me.
Yes, I know. Come. Master Laban waits. All right, and so do all three enter?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay.
I will make sure my sword is visible at my waist, behind my dovetailed jacket and lace doublet.
As you come in, you see there's only one other person in there, and their back is to you. Rather tall individual. As the person turns around, it appears to be a half elf, probably maybe late 40s, early 50s. Ah, I believe you are the adventurers that my assistant gave the invitation to. Please come closer, come closer. And he motions you towards a table that he is standing next to. It's about 4 foot by 6 foot. It's maybe about 3-4 feet high as far as the tabletop is concerned. And you see what looks like an elaborate game board is laid out there. So, would you like to join me in a little game?
Well, I do like games.
I think you will find this game most entertaining.
Let me just have a quick look at my own skills and professions as I try to remember them. I do believe I am proficient at a game of dragon chess or two.
Okay. Well then, please, in the box, take a token out of there and place it at the place where it says "Start" on the game board.
How do we play this? I'm not very good at games.
That's all right. I will explain it to you as we go. So please, just pick out a token, place it on the board where it says "Start," and then I will explain how the game works as we begin.
I heard that this was a magic emporium. I was going to look around. You know, I love to collect little odds and ends, and as fun as this game seems.
Well, no, we can look around after.
Yeah, there'll be plenty of time for that. This game won't take too long, trust me.
Okay, I get. She kind of flops down in her seat.
Okay. So, does everyone have a token placed on the starting position?
Turn my seat sideways, place one foot on the seat, lean an elbow on it, and take my token and place it on start.
Well,
and remain in that pose.
once Laban sees that all three of you replace tokens in the start, he reaches under the table and pulls out an object. It looks like it's a large green emerald sitting on a dragonfoot stand, and he places it on top of the game board and says, "Let us now play the game." Snaps his fingers, and then all of a sudden the room starts to fill with green smoke. To the point where you can't see anything around you. You can't see the board. You can't see anyone around you. All you see is green smoke. Then the smoke starts to fade. As the smoke fades, you discover there's no table. There's no tent. There's no chair for you to be sitting on. In fact, you're all standing, and when you look down, you see written on the floor below you the word "Start." And then you hear a voice from above
this was
you.
Ominous.
"Ah, now we are truly ready to play the game. All you have to do is get to the end. And when you reach the end and face everything along the way and reach the end, if you survive, the game is over." Oh, did I say if? Did I mean when?
Alana, this
And
whole
with
time.
that, everybody, whoops, hit the wrong button here. Everybody, it is time to roll initiative.
Oh, good. My favorite.
So just so everybody knows, during the green smoke and everything, Alana had her eyes open the whole time. Oh, thank you, Raiden.
Welcome, Raiders, role players, Tia or Joshua, or the combination of the two. Welcome in and thank you so much for the raid.
Why is the
Tia, I have a
Why
message
is this
for
not
Tia
coming
very
up?
soon.
Why
It's both
is
of us.
the
Tia, I'm going to be sliding up in your DMs very soon about something. Get hype.
All right. The turn order thing doesn't seem to want to work, so we'll write these down here. Okay. Natalie's 15, Abby 2,
You're
and
distracted.
waiting for
right?
you, Scrat.
Oh,
I'm very unimpressed. Really, she doesn't look like startled or even surprised at all. She's just
Oh, good.
15.
I love it when the cleric
Scratticus,
goes first.
6, and Abby is 2. All right.
hi.
You see what looks like a life-size version of the game board you saw on the table before you. And basically what you see on roll 20 is what the areas looks like. The black lines are solid walls. The amber colored ones are slightly translucent, but it looks like you're not going to be able to walk through them at all. You're basically going to have to follow the path all the way to the end. So, Nerdly, or Ash, you are the first, so you can please feel free to make your move.
Oh, I guess I will just take a step forward then.
Okay. Go ahead and move as much of your movability that you can. Let's see, you are
I'm
this
half
one
elf,
here.
so yeah, I can go 30 feet. I think I
Okay.
will take one step first and
Mhm.
make sure like the floor doesn't like fall out from under me or something.
Okay. All right. Do you guys not have control over your tokens?
There we
Or
go.
do you?
I
Okay.
do.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
cool.
right. So it's
Yeah, I'm good.
it's set up with 5-foot grids. So each square is a 5-foot movement for you. So you can. So each person will move one at a time with initiative. So Nerdly, you're first.
Okay. Okay.
Now, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Now I need you to roll for me a d20.
Just a d20?
Just a plain d20. An 8. Suddenly, you start having this incredible sensation that you've not familiar with having before. Suddenly, you start feeling afraid of snakes. So, I need you to roll me a dexterity save of 13 or better.
Oh, yes. I will certainly do that. Okay. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. On a failed save, you get to move to the head of the nearest snake, but this is actually going to be a benefit for you at the beginning because it's actually going to move you a little bit forward. So you would, since your turn would end on the head of the snake, you've got to slide to the tail of the next one, which is actually going to put you a little bit further than what you were before.
Thank you very much to Tales from the Grim, Greg, who subscribes saying, "Go Hawk."
All right. Bellinor, it is now your turn.
Oh, okay. Again, looking very
Eleanor.
surprised.
Bellinor.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear the beat. Never mind.
No, sorry.
Oh, I'm
no problem.
so sorry. I didn't realize how similar our names are until this very second. I will I will step forward. I will swagger at half speed because a good swagger needs half speed, and I will walk as I desperately look for the board once more. A mere 15 feet. Am I the top
Okay.
one? That's me. Yes. One,
Yes, you're the top one.
3. Okay.
Now, Bellinor, roll for me a d20.
First, would you mind if I used Arcana to try to figure out what kind of magic is being used here? Because this is
Sure. Sure.
not a normal thing that happens every day.
Feel free.
23. What can you tell me about this magical game and what we have to do to get through it?
It is kind of its own little plane of existence, almost like a pocket dimension.
Okay.
And basically, you have, in order to get out of it, there's only one way out by the person who sent you here, or hopefully at the end of the game board, there's a way to escape, as promised.
Is there anything that would suggest that the person who brought us here can hear us?
You get the sense that he can see, hear everything, and is watching everything that has happened.
Okay. Kind of glancing around, again, very nonchalantly. Not the most amusing thing. You might want to check who you are putting in your games next time. You may come to regret it. As I roll a d20.
Okay, let me take care of Scrat here real quick.
I'll go for it.
All right, Scrat. Suddenly, you get this strange fear of clowns.
That's easy.
And as you do, this character appears on the board.
Where am I looking? Oh, Sphinxra, thank you very much for giving advantages to all the players.
The 6th row up.
Uh-huh.
Something has appeared on the game board. All right, and now for Olena. Let's see. You rolled an 8.
Yeah.
That's a monster table as well.
8's a great number.
You too, like Ash, suddenly have this fear of snakes developing. And then suddenly, as you feel that, these creatures appear. You can kind of see them through the translucent amber walls. You don't have a good view, but something tells me you know what they are. All right,
Snakes.
And with that, it is now their turn. Let's see, how fast can he move? He moves pretty quickly.
Tired of these snakes on this game board already.
And he moves to there. Now, snakes, they will move to there. And now, Ash, it is your turn.
So I'm at the bottom of this chute, like a snake.
Yeah, you're at the you're at the tail of the snake.
Okay, well, I am now afraid of snakes, so I would like to not be there anymore. So I'm going to kind of skitter forward. Probably just about there.
Oh, in the arcane, I forgot to mention this. When you were doing the arcane sensing before, you somehow sense that if you're only going to move on the snake if you're standing on the head of it, and that if you're at the base of the ladder, that you will be teleported to where the top of the ladder goes. since that could affect your next move, Ash.
Okay. So I will come just short of that ladder and wait for my friends to catch up.
All right then. Roll me a d20.
Real good.
Okay. You too start to feel fear of clowns, as does Bellinor. And because of that, he moves even quicker.
Bellinor, do you see that?
Yes, I do, and I must admit, despite my better judgment, I am feeling a small amount of trepidation about facing such a person.
I don't like it. It's creepy.
Why is it smiling?
I don't know.
It is your turn, Bellinor.
I do not wish to haste towards such a creature. So I will move once again at a pacefully swagger. Those who know me may notice that I'm perhaps more nervous now, but those who don't may not notice, as my swagger seems unchanging. I step forward another 15 feet.
Okay. Roll another d20.
That will be an 8.
An 8. It appears this fear of snakes is becoming contagious among you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw of 13 or better.
A dex save of 13 or better. Well, I would like to think that will be easy. Witcher!
Ooh.
I skip
Graceful.
aside on light feet.
All right, but you've overcome that fear for now. All right, Olena, it is your turn.
Okay. So remind me, I'm in place, right? There's nothing attacking. There's just these creepy snakes or whatever they are.
Yep. But they appear to be coming your direction on the board.
Oh yeah, no, thank you. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just Eldritch Blast right off the bat. Because
Eldritch Blast where?
let's see. So, in what position are these snakes?
They're right where you see them on the board.
Like right here? Sorry.
Right there.
Sorry, I'm on a laptop, so
Oh, sorry. They're near the
There's
top of the board.
Okay. Well, I've got 30, or not 30, I've got 300 feet
Okay.
of range for this, so I can, oh, right here, you mean? Perfect.
Yeah,
All right.
right there.
So I'm going to aim one at the bottom one, because I get 2 beams, and I'm going to aim the other one at the middle one.
Okay.
Okay?
Fire
It is a
away.
night.
And you
I was about-
find, amazingly, your magic does go through the amber walls.
Not surprised. Awesome. Of course. So 19 for the first attack.
That will hit.
For the first beam. That's 7 points of damage. And then we're going to do one more, because I got the 2 beams, but I need to roll another attack. Yada, yada, yada. And 18.
All right, those both hit.
Awesome. So 7 damage on the first one, and then 10 on the middle one.
All right, you've done some significant damage to it.
Does the magic harm the walls at all, or just pass through?
It just passes right through. Appears that her Eldritch Blast, its power and effectiveness, was not changed.
Oh.
All right.
Reassuring.
I know, right? I'm gonna roll the d20, I guess, to keep moving forward.
Can you just roll? Can you just move with your movement?
Yeah, you can still move.
Oh, perfect.
Each
and we're
square is
trying to-
30 feet.
All right.
Or each square is 5 feet. One of the things.
Okay, so can I go up the ladder here? Wait, no, because I'm not
to
here.
go up the ladder will be an action.
Okay. Oh, and I already did my action.
And you did
All
your
right,
action, but you can move to the base of the ladder, and then your next action can
That's
move you
me.
Perfect. Is that you with the dragon
Yeah.
on your shoulder?
That's you're over
No,
here.
the dragon with the one with the dragon on the shoulder is still there at start.
Oh, that's me. I'm so sorry. I even put in my stats in yours. I'm so sorry, Ash. I didn't mean to be.
It's quite
All
over
right.
here, Lena, dear.
Also, why am I going all the way over here? So I can go right here. Hey, what's up?
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
My turn.
I need you to roll a d20.
Mm. 8 again.
Well, then, I need you to roll me a dex save, 13 or better.
All right,
Elena?
I got this.
Watch out for the snakes.
In the most deadpan, not afraid of snakes. Don't think I did a saving throw, but it doesn't matter because that's a really bad roll. And
All right, you would go to the head of the nearest snake, but in order to do that, that'll put you, and when you follow the tail down, that'll actually put you a little bit further ahead.
okay.
At the bottom, on the bottom row there.
As she kind of slides off that snake, are you all right?
I don't like this. I'm not a fan. This is unusual because usually Alana is literally the most like space cadet person ever. Just it's almost like she's a tiny bit she's always preoccupied with something, but she is totally like into
Ash
this.
does a lot of no, dear, over this.
Exactly, but in a weird kind of almost frightening way. Like, what is she paying attention to?
And as you all talk, these creatures continue to move forward. Ash, it is now your turn.
I was muted. Sorry. Okay. I guess I will. I wonder what these ladders do. And I'll move to the bottom of that ladder and then use an action.
As your action, you find yourself immediately teleport to the top of the ladder.
Ah. Well. I suppose that's one way to move. Friends, the ladders seem to spring you forward.
And as you see down there ahead of you, it appears to be a quickling is coming your way.
Oh dear.
Anything else you wish to do on your turn?
Is a quickling something that's going to hurt me?
Let us just say he does not look like he's in the best of moods.
Okay,
From what
Great.
you can see at this distance.
great. So I will. Yeah, I'll just kind of draw my mace and plant my feet. Eleanor, Elena, there's something else in here and it doesn't look happy.
Kill it. Also, just so you guys know, you have to understand all of this I'm saying. If there's any employees around, they literally just heard me talking to myself saying, kill it. And that's the only... I'm just talking to myself in the corner. And these poor hospital people are walking by like, what?
Okay. Well, and if you're done, Ash, I need you to roll a d20.
Okay. I can do that. Again.
A 7. Suddenly, for no apparent reason at all, Ash, you suddenly have this strange fear of sharks. And as soon as the thought hits your mind, these two creatures appear on the board.
They look like sharks.
They look like they're sharks that are floating in a bubble of water around them so they can actually swim through the air.
Oh gods. Eleanor, you know what I've just thought of? Sharks are awful, and floating sharks are even worse.
Never fear. I will help you, for sharks cannot fence.
And then, now, Bellinor, it is your turn.
Then I shall step forward. Now, my friend just told me that approaching ladders does good things, and I see a ladder just a little way ahead. So, how about we light this thing here?
As if you wish to use your action, as soon as you reach the base of the ladder, you are automatically teleported to the top.
I'll be here or
Right to there. Right there. Either spot will work.
either spot will work. Fantastic. Well, then
Okay.
I'll be quite pleased with myself, I think.
Okay. And if there are no other actions you wish to do, please roll a d20.
I rolled a 15.
A 15. You suddenly get this strange feeling that it's a fear of inanimate objects around you becoming alive. And as you do, you see 3 floating swords in the air appear on the board there ahead of you.
Swords. Strange.
Olena, it is your turn. Oh, she's busy with something.
Eleanor, do you see those swords? What have we got?
Do see those swords. I also see the wonderful Avigator's captions.
Are they still
I feel-
working?
Yeah, I feel like I should turn it out.
You just heard that whole conversation I had with my coworker then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah,
but
I thought I'd
that's
point
okay.
that out now in
Not a
case you
big
talked
deal.
about anything too, private.
Yeah, that actually is really good to know because
no HIPAA.
HIPAA is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have
my
another way
goodness.
to mute, if you have another way to mute,
This will be a HIPAA compliant stream.
Yes, it will. God help me if we break.
All three of
All
us
right.
are in trouble if we do.
Go on.
All right,
Ignore
it is
me.
your turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I know that ladders are good, but I'm a long way. Wait, no. I can get to the base of this ladder pretty easily, right?
I think you're close enough. You probably can.
All right, I'm doing it. Boom.
All right.
Matt
If you wish
doesn't
to use
matter.
your action, you will be teleported up there next to your companion, Ash.
Yes, I'm getting up here. I ain't scared of no sharks.
Okay.
Good, because I am.
All right. And do you wish to take any other do any other movement? I don't think it's all your movement. Any
Yeah, I
bonus
think I used all
actions or
my
anything.
movement.
Roll,
No.
roll a d20, please.
No, I don't want to. 8 again? Okay.
All right.
7.
Let's see.
8 plus 7. That's what we're getting tonight.
All right. Now, Olena, you have your fear of those 3 snakes that appeared is even stronger.
Okay. Well, that stinks. I don't like it. Fear should be running from me. I don't fear anything. I'm the scariest thing in this plane. I don't know why I'm suddenly uncomfortable around snakes.
They're all slithery and ugh.
No, they should be slithering away from me. She's not used to this feeling.
And with that, the quickling moves forward the most. He sees you two, stares you two both down, stares at you two for a moment. And then he moves in the rest of the way. And he is going to make an attack after. Let's see. All right. He's going to be attacking both Ash and Olena with dagger strikes. 2 dagger strikes at Olena, 1 at Ash. So, let me get here.
Bring it.
Where's it at here? Dagger.
Ooh.
Hang on. All right. The first 2 are Abby. Does the 8 and the 9? Does the 8 hit? I'm assuming not. Does the 19?
Yes.
All right. Then you will take 8 points of piercing damage.
All right. As a reaction, whatever this quickling is or whatever it is, because it harmed me, I am going to cast back with a hellish rebuke.
Okay, go for it. All right, he has to.
Yeah.
He needs to do a beat a dex of 15. Let's see. Does he get any bonuses? No.
Yes.
He fails.
Take 11 points of fire damage. That's what you get for coming at me with your measly 4 points of damage dagger.
And with that, the quickling is dead.
Oh, bless you, Olena.
Please, I'm not a deity. I don't need blessed.
Okay, so that ends those turns now. And Ash, with Olena killing it off, it didn't have a chance to get its shot in on you. So it is your turn.
Okay. I will. What happens to this quickling when it dies? Does it just disappear?
Poof.
Does it fall? Okay.
Poof, it's gone.
All right. I will continue to move forward, I suppose. Okay. And then, as I, so this is the top of the round, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, as I walk by Olena, I will cast guidance on her. So she'll get a D4 to the ability check of their choice.
Me?
Mhm.
Yep.
Sweet.
Okay. Good,
Kind of
good.
pat you on the shoulder. Thank you. Cast.
And with that, please roll me a d20.
Hey, it's not an 8.
12. Suddenly, you get this paranoid feeling about a fear of someone taking your life in cold-blooded murder. And suddenly, this character appears on the board. Belenor, it's your turn. Oh, muted.
Yes, I do realize that I am in fact muted. I apologize. I got up this ladder and I'm feeling pretty good about myself. Everything seems far away, especially the swords and things. So I think I'll continue to. Hey, now what? Are there like walls between the levels?
Yes.
I see.
It's kind of it's like a hallway.
Like an uphill, like a hallway, not like a uphill sort of thing.
Right. It's like if you're going through a flat maze with just bing, 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 bing like that.
Oh yeah, okay. Ceilinged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Then I shall continue to make my way down this passageway. Now, as I've teleported here, I look to my right and I look to my left. Which way? Well, let's toss a coin on it. Heads right, tails left. Heads right. So I'll continue to walk. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Alrighty. I need you to roll a d20.
Indeed. A natural 1.
You suddenly feel the sensation of inevitable doom.
Oh.
Olena, it is your turn.
Okay. There's nothing that I see that's actually for my action. I am going to continue to cast Eldritch Blast. Or where are these snakes? Where's the snakes? There they are. Oh yeah, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on them again because I don't trust them.
At who?
I don't. The snaky snakes.
The snakes. Okay.
Again, coworkers must think I'm insane.
All right.
But
Yep. You have through the translucent amber walls. You do have a clear shot.
all right. So first beam.
I think my new goal for this stream is to get Elena singing or something.
Mm-hmm. I not quite.
This brief intermission brought to you by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the beverage that has none of those dreaded water calories, but still has all of that great water flavor. The one, the only, Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it's sold.
If it's
That's
not
probably
sold
gonna
out.
happen a lot. Sorry.
That's okay.
Can I use my advantage? Because we got one advantage earlier. Can I use that for this roll?
You certainly may.
25 hit.
25 hits.
Perfect. And let's do. That's 14 points of damage. Let's
Okay.
say.
And that first snake is,
Yeah.
as they say, history.
That's right. Um, second game. 8 again, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I'm guessing that does not hit.
That will not hit.
Okay. Never
But one
mind.
less snake. One less giant poisonous snake to worry about.
I'm very glad, although now I think I've provoked the snake. Maybe. But it's not like I'm worried about it. No, I'm not. All right, and then I'm going to move forward. Is that 30 feet right here?
Should be, yeah.
Okay.
Looks like it.
And let me guess.
Roll a d20.
9 this time.
4.
You mean you've rolled nothing but 7s, 8s, and 9s?
Yeah, literally. Well, besides, at least with a d20, yeah.
Suddenly, unlike the classic song from the 80s, you are afraid of some ghosts, as one appears on the board here.
Ooh. Yeah, this is actually like freaking her out because she was kind of scared of ghosts anyway, right? So
You are now,
Yeah.
for sure.
she's like, Weiss is afraid. I don't like it. Okay. That's okay.
As everyone begins to move even closer to you. Ash, it is your turn.
I'm not afraid. And she'll take another step forward. I can do this. And then I will use my action. Is that letter? Am I at the foot of that ladder?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, I'll use my
take that.
action to go up the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
And you see 3 floating swords in the hallway ahead of you.
I use my action.
Mm-hmm.
So I will grip my mace a little tighter and just stand my ground.
Roll a d20.
Maybe I'll stand my ground. Maybe I'll run away. 15.
15. In your trepidation, standing there, you suddenly get this horrid fear that you're going to just ruin everything, not only for yourself, but everybody else in the team. And suddenly, you see a pile of grease on the floor beneath your feet. Grease spell has been cast right where you're standing.
Okay. So does anything happen this time, or?
Not until you move.
Okay. I'll just stand very still.
Bellinor, it is your turn.
You are muted.
Then I shall continue to walk. I shall walk towards the way that I chose by coin. And I imagine when I get to the end, there must be, I see it turns to the right, so I shall.
The hallway turns to the right,
Yes.
and you see the base of that ladder there.
And hey, my friends told me that ladders were good, so I will jump on the ladder.
Okay. And if you wish, you can use your action to go to the top.
I think that I shall.
Okay. You're magically teleported to the top.
Aha! And I see my friend there. Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't nervous about being alone at all.
You see your
friend.
friend there ahead of you. You can, if you through the translucent walls, you can see your other friend there, and you can see the 3 floating swords heading her way.
I'm sure they'll be fine. They must know a thing or two about swords. They've hung out with me long enough.
All right. With that, please roll a d20.
That is a 6.
You, for some strange reason, start to have a large fear of taxidermied animals as these warhorse skeletons suddenly appear on the board.
That's not very pleasant. Remind me of the sort of works that my Auntie Doris used to make before,
Before the incident?
Well, yes, before the incident, certainly. There wasn't much else you could do after the incident, let's say that.
Olena, it is your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I will move forward. Here. And let's see. Who are these dudes again?
Those are warhorse skeletons.
Oh, yeah, I'm not a big fan of those. They don't look very fun. I'm gonna go up this ladder as my action.
Okay.
Because,
And you now see the 3
careful.
floating swords coming your way.
It's slippery.
And you see a big grease spot of grease underneath the feet of Ash.
Elena kind of just sighs, almost in resignation at this. Well, this might as well happen today. Let me see if I can have any, I don't think I have any bonus. Shit.
And if your move is completed, please roll a d20.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Conditions.
Ooh.
18. You suddenly feel as it have the fear of drowning, and you start having trouble breathing. It's as if you're actually suffocating where you stand.
So she will definitely start
Elena?
hyperventilating.
Elena, what's wrong?
I'm good. Everything's good. As she's trying to take deep calming breaths, but it doesn't seem like it's working.
And in dealing with suffocation, it can be removed by any ability that removes a curse, you sense.
Ooh, any ability that removes a curse? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. I don't think I got one of those.
Guess which spell I did not prepare. Ugh.
Right? The one thing that I didn't prepare for.
A creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its constitution modifier, minimum of 30 seconds.
Great.
When you run out of breath or
so
choking,
we're on
then
a time here.
Yeah.
Okay.
When a creature runs out of breath or is choking, it can survive for a number of rounds equal to its constitution modifier, minimum of 1 round at the start of next turn. Then you drop to 0 points and you would start dying, and then you'd go through the saving throw process.
Yeah, I don't have anything, guys. I am choking, and yeah, Elena kind of falls on her knees, doing the almost as if now she's not even, there's no noise coming, as if her lungs have literally filled up with water.
And as this happens,
Ah.
everyone begins to move closer.
It's something I could use, but I don't think I got any.
And the swords move into position. And the first one here, the one furthest down, will try to make an attack against Ash.
Ash will kind of step in front of Olena and hold up her mace. It is not our time to die.
Oh. Well, I'm dying here, so I can't really do anything. This is...
I don't have my sword here. Hang on. Oh, come on. Oh, wrong button, wrong button. Does a 9 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay. And the other swords just stand in waiting. They for some reason they don't seem interested in Olena.
They know I'm gonna die anyway. So
And
Sorry,
Ash,
go
it is your turn.
I will kneel down beside Olena. Can I tell if she's like choking on anything? Is there like
It
something?
appears that she is unable to breathe. It's not necessarily choking. She's just, there's no air going into her at all.
Did not prepare remove curse. So I'm just going to kind of like look on sort of helplessly and hold on, Olena. Hold on. And did that count as my action?
I'll let you do something else if you wish as well.
I will cast, well, never mind. No, I won't. I will try and hit it with my mace.
Okay, swing away. That will definitely hit.
Okay. So that's 1d6 plus 1.
Let's see. That was your second swing there?
No,
The
that
9?
was trying to be damage, but I
Okay.
don't think I did that right.
All right. Click on the word mace there underneath where you rolled for the 20.
Okay.
Here, let me try it for you. All right, 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And the sword disappears.
That's all I can do.
Okay. Roll a d20, please.
May I have your attention, please? The time is now 8.
Well,
Sounds like visiting hours are over.
thank you very much, Care Center, reminding us exactly when the halfway mark in the show is.
Okay, Ash, I need a d20.
Visiting hours are now over, by the
Okay.
way.
Okay.
I'm-
Ash, I need a d20, please.
Actually, no, nerdly.
I apologize. I forgot that was my name.
Sorry, nerdly. I need you to roll.
It has been a day. I'm sorry. Okay. 6.
Oh, honey.
Right. What we got here? 5, which is. And 6 is. Suddenly, right behind you,
Oh, good.
you feel a large force of wind starting to blow against you, as if there was an invisible wall of wind pushing at your back, and it starts to push you along that piece, the pile of grease that your feet are standing on there, and it starts pushing you forward slightly. Please make a dex roll, please, to make sure you stay on your feet,
Okay. Sure.
which I should have done with
A
your
saving
attack, but I
throw
forgot.
or a check?
Dex check. Okay, you stay on your feet fine. It doesn't blow you over this time.
Yay.
All right, Bellinor, your turn.
Indeed. I double checked that I am not muted this time, and I see that around the passageway, just to my left, there are those things, and my friends just disappeared nearby. So, do you know what? I think I am within 30 feet of the ladder. Is that correct?
Each square is 5 feet, so you might be a little. You could dash, but you wouldn't be able to go up the ladder.
Ah. Oh, okay. So, okay. Got it. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So there's your 30 feet right there.
Yeah, I'll hold on there. I'm not in. That's already doubled my speed from my swagger, so I don't want to ruffle this lace.
Yeah. Can't mess up the outfit too much with too much dashing. So,
Exactly.
if that is all, roll me a d20, please.
Indeed. A 6.
A 6. Those war horses skeletons look even more menacing to you now.
That's detestable.
All right. Abby, your turn.
I still can't really.
Okay. What is your con? What is your con?
Let's see. I got
What's your constitution modifier?
3.
3. So that means you can hold your breath for, let's see, another 4 minutes, which is still let's see, 4 minutes, that would be 24 turns, right?
Yeah.
All right, so the countdowns begin.
Oh, great. Let's see. Just real quick, I would like to make. I don't know if it would be a survival. I want to make a check to see if there's any way. I can make myself breathe better. Would it be Arcana? Because it's.
That would be probably Arcana, yeah.
16.
Yeah, you realize that unless someone can either remove the spell, i.e., break the curse, or if your HP drops to 0, basically you collapse. That's the only thing that will break this spell on you. And then you would have to go through the saving throw process.
Great. Okay.
I can spare the dying on you once you fall.
Thank you. I appreciate that. However, I'm going to. Oh, do you know what I should have done? Go here, and then I'm going to use my action to go up the ladder.
Well, before you do that, the sword that you just went by gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So.
I mean, not fine, but you know.
Yeah. And I don't think that 6 is going to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, up the ladder. that is me, and I think that's the end of my movement.
Okay.
Correct?
And you did your action, so unless you have a
Yep.
bonus action, I need you to roll me a d20.
I do not. Nat 20.
Nothing
I don't think
happens.
it's gonna do it. Oh!
Nothing happens.
You still can't breathe, but
I still can't breathe. I'm still.
But nothing new has happened.
I can do that. Yeah, okay.
Okay, the sharks move closer, as do the snakes. This sword did not like you getting away. It let you go before, but it didn't like you trying to get away. So it's going to use its action to follow you. This one will move again up, will move up forward. The war horses move forward. And the sword is going to go after Natalie.
with shield.
Well, I am rolling in my true D&D fashion here, so it misses.
I'm really good.
And with that, it is your turn.
Okay. The skeletal horses moved on past Bellinor.
They are down below. They're
Oh,
trying to
I
catch,
see.
They're
They're
trying to
catch him.
They're trying to catch up to him, but they haven't got there yet.
Okay. All right. Trying to catch up to them, but not there yet. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will. Can I? I will hit the sword again. I will attack.
Okay.
Attack this sword.
Okay.
Oof.
That will miss.
Yeah, that's an at one. Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
All
That's
right.
what I got.
Roll a d20.
– 16.
2 conditions. 16. You suddenly get the immense fear of suddenly going blind. And you are now blinded for 2 turns.
Elena? Bellinor? I can't see you. I can't see anything.
And with that, we will take our break.
Fantastic. Okay, everyone. So, if you've been with us since the start, GG, we're approaching the 8-hour mark. Thank you very much for your support. We're going to take 5 minutes, stretch your legs, grab a drink, refresh your drink, take a bio, do all the things that you should do to remain able and active. If you are staying at home, and perhaps that's not normal and you've been spending more time at home than normal, this would be a great chance to just get into a little bit of a downward dog maybe, or a cobra pose, and just, just to get yourself moving just a little bit, okay? We will see you in 5 minutes. See you shortly. Oh, thank God, the OBS transitions are working again. See you shortly, everyone!
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a fantastic break. We most certainly did. I have coffee on, juice, and I even managed to sneak in a small amount to eat. So that should keep me going until the rest of the stream. Let's get right back into it. I hand back over to KyHawkeye.
All right. Well, since Nerdly is now blinded for 2 turns for the next 2 turns, and everything is done, I hand it back to you. And let's see what Bellinor wants to do next.
Okay, now, can I... You say the walls are clear, correct? So I can see...
Yes, you can see, but... Yeah, go ahead.
Oliners, they're choking.
Yeah.
Right. Well, this will press upon me a sense of urgency, for... Is it not in my very bonds and oaths that the common folk must see me as a hero of the people? They love me for my kindness and generosity, and I take great pains to make sure I earn their respect.
But of course.
Regardless of my station, which is deserving of respect, the lesser people are to be treated with dignity also, and so it is my duty to go and save Olina.
Careful, you're gonna get the Heimlich if you keep that up.
1, 2,
I was
3,
about to say,
4,
there's nobody around right now.
5. I'm going to use my action to climb the ladder.
Okay.
But that's my action done, right? Do I just move to the nearest available space, or where?
Go to the one on the other side of her there. Flip side.
That side.
Yeah,
There we go.
All right.
Aha!
And with that being your action done, unless you have a bonus action you would like to do, please roll me a d20.
I don't think I do have a bonus action I would like to do. Oh, what's this? Nope. No, I do not. I shall roll a d20. Yeah. Yet again, an 8.
Haunting.
Oh, there we go.
Haunting us.
All right. You suddenly feel that fear of snakes again. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Snake. Ooh, not 1.
Oh, you failed. That means you get moved to this snake, and since the turn ends with you on the head, you come all the way back here again.
Oh no, this is most inadequate.
All right. Abby, it is your turn.
Yeah. Still can't.
And you have the flying sword there in front of you.
No, that's
Great.
me.
Oh, that's...
Oh wait,
No,
we
you
both
each have
swords.
one next to you.
Yep.
Okay. Well, first, wait. If I move, does that create a attack of?
He will get an attack.
opportunity?
The sword will get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Also, question: if I go over here, can I just go straight up to that, or do I have to go?
No, there's a it's like you're walking down a hallway, and you're either right or left, depending on which end of the hallway you're on.
Gotcha.
You can see through it, but you can't walk through it.
Gotcha. Okay.
You can try,
I'm,
but I don't think you'd like the results.
No, I don't think so either. I'm like cast Elder Blast 1 at this darn knife sword thingamajig. I don't like it.
That definitely hits.
All right. 7 points of damage, and then I'm going to
And with that, the sword crumbles and disappears.
That's right, you stupid sword. All right, and I'm still afraid of these snakes, so
Yes.
I'm going to cast the other blast on that one.
Okay.
If I roll high enough, I keep exiting out of my character sheet without meaning to. Yada yada yada. 17.
And that will hit.
9 force damage.
And with the multiple hits that you have on this one, you have been very efficient.
Yes, I have.
And that snake is dead as well.
I'm really, in my mind, I'm planning on how I'm going to get my revenge on this dude after we get out of this. It's going to be sweet. He's going to regret the day he ever thought, oh, it would be interesting to put them in a board game and make them feel fear.
All right. If you have no other bonus actions, please roll a d20.
Can I still move? I'm going to take my movement.
Oh, yeah, you can still have your movement. I forgot you still have your
forgot
movement.
about that, yeah.
Yeah, moving
Yeah,
to your right will move you closer to the end of the board.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. As you pass by both of those sharks, they're each going to take a bite attack against you.
Boo.
The first one is a 19.
That 19 definitely hits.
All right. That will be 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And now the second shark will go after you. And I have a feeling a 7's going to miss.
No, or yeah, it misses.
Okay.
But again, whatever shark attacked me, I'm a hellish rebuke it.
Okay.
Also, let's see, I think that's my second warlock spell, but I also have Rod of the Pact Keeper, so I can regain a spell slot.
Okay.
All right, so DC 15. 16 this time, sorry. I forgot the Pact.
All right. He gets, and it's for Dex. So
Yep.
Chuck gets +1 to that.
Ooh.
But that's only going to be an 8. So is that 15 of fire damage?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And that shark looks a little bit more like a fried catfish than a shark right now. He's still alive, but you've done a whole lot of damage to him.
People can just don't mess with me. I'm a crazy warlock.
Okay. And now, please roll your d20.
There we go. Okay. 9.
Is condition.
Already got a condition.
You suddenly have the fear that people don't think that you're as competent at what you do than you normally do. What is your highest? Which one of your? Hang on here. Which one of your stats is the highest, and what number is it?
You mean like
strength, con, and all that stuff? Yeah.
Charisma for sure.
And what is it?
It's I think a +3 or 4.
No. What is your actual score?
Oh.
What number is it?
18.
It is now 17.
Oh, I don't know why I just gasped so loud. That's a good one. That's tricky. Oh. Oh no, the ability went down.
Yep. Meanwhile, let's see. The war horses, sensing that Bellinor has the fear of them, go towards them. The other reef shark moves here. The ghost is going to stay here and waiting, as is the snake. And we'll start off with the war horses going after Bellinor. They will each try to do a hoof attack. The first one goes. Does a 10 hit?
A 10 will not hit.
Okay. Horse number 2 also rolls a 10.
A 10 will not hit, and since That is a secondary miss. I am going to use one of my fighting maneuvers. Taking a fencing position, I will use my reaction to attack back, as they have missed a melee attack against me. Adding 1 superior die to my attack on a successful hit, I would like to stab at them with my rapier. Does a 25 hit?
A 25 will definitely hit. Which one are you going for? The one up, the top one or the bottom one?
I'll go for the last one to hit me. I was holding my reaction in case the second one hit me.
All right, we'll make that the top one then.
Please take, a meager 12 points of damage.
12 points, okay. He looks hurt a bit. All right, and you only get the one, it's just the one attack, right?
Well, that's a reaction, actually. That happens on their turn.
Yeah, reaction attack, so that's all that happens. Okay, the spy will move this way as well, and the flying sword is going to go after Natalie.
Watch out, Ash.
Does a 19 hit Ash?
Ash? Can't see anything. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, because that's right. I also had advantage, so let me roll again just to make sure. Since you are blinded, I have advantage.
I want to crit.
19 or 18, so the same. So same thing. So where's my sword?
Ooh.
Oh, I hit the wrong button there. Never mind.
Okay.
I hit the wrong thing there. You take just 4 slashing. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And with that, the sharks will now go after Abby. They will attempt a bite. The first one, I believe a 22 hits.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And that will be 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay. That's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay. Second shark bites.
Nope.
And it's an 8, so I have a feeling that will miss. Everyone else has finished their thing. So, Natalie, it is your turn. You are still blinded.
Okay. Still blinded. Well, I had some things I was going to do, but can I target anything while I'm blind?
You can attack, but it will be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, and also I need you to make a dexterity save throw because of the grease.
Oh, okay. If I fall on my butt while blind, that's just rude. All right. Dexterity save throw.
Yeah. And you are now prone.
Cool. Oh, great.
It would take half of your movement to get up.
I'll use half my movement to get up. And I will try to hit the flying sword at disadvantage, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that will miss.
Kind of.
Yeah, you're swinging wildly, and unfortunately, it's like you're going after a pinata.
But no candy.
But no candy. All right. With that, I need you to roll a d20.
All right. 6.
6. You feel that wall of air blowing at of wind force that you felt moves closer to the point where it's right behind you. I need you to make another dex saving throw.
Okay.
Because it is pushing at you, and you make it.
Yay! Just kind of play at my feet, and I can't see anything. There's wind blowing at me. I fell on some grease. Can't hit the sword.
All right, Bellinor.
Indeed. Well, am I right in thinking that I am currently under the frightened condition facing these terrible foes?
You are afraid of them, but you are not totally frightened. No, you're not
Ah.
under a frightened condition.
Fantastic. Then I shall take my rapier, and for facing your fears is truly the greatest way to defeat your fears, for the greatest fear is fear itself, I find. I will attack these creatures with my rapier. As soon as I find
Go
my
for
character
it.
sheet. A steady lunge. A 25 once again.
25, that will hit.
No superiority dice on this one, but I am using my fighting style. That'll be 14 points of damage. On the same one that I attacked last time.
Okay, and with that, you see that the warhorse skeleton crumple into a pile of dust and disappear.
Fantastic. With my extra attack, I shall turn and whip my sword across onto the next one. And I think I shall use my advantage.
Okay.
Haja! Does a 19 hit?
A 19 definitely hits.
Fantastic. He's taken another 12 points of damage.
And the horse takes 12 points of damage. It's still standing. Anything else you wish to do, fine sir?
Well, I mean, I could do something fancy with my offhand, but I'm not that sort of underhanded fighter. I shall hold my ground.
All right, roll a d20, please.
A 19.
A 19.
So fair and fashionable.
You suddenly feel a great fear of rats.
Rats.
As 2 swarms of rats appear on the board. Abby, it is your turn.
I think they just entered the converse. Maybe they're back?
Yeah. Looks like she was busy.
Abby.
Your turn. Yes,
I
Abby.
knew that. Sorry, I got
I
addressed.
think they were freaking out about rats.
Yes, and then I was freaking out about rats because rats are terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry.
You've got
I
sharks
am-
behind you. You've got a snake and a ghost before you. Other than that, nothing's wrong at all.
Great. Elder Blast. One on the snake and one on the ghost.
Okay.
Unless, here, what other thing can I use to do damage?
All right.
1 second. Sorry.
Let me know when.
Eleanor, I couldn't see any of what you just did, but it sounded like it was fantastic.
Thank you. My reputation precedes me.
Do these count as creatures?
The snakes and the sharks would, yes.
Okay, but not the ghost.
I don't think the ghost counts as it is considered an undead.
Okay.
Thing.
All right, that's fine. It's okay. Whatevs. I know my battery is running low. I'll go get my charger soon. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna cast. Actually, gonna cast Bane.
Okay.
Level 1. All right. So, up to 3 creatures of your choice that I can see within range must make a charisma saving throw. So, I know that the snake does not count as a creature, but whatever. Or the ghost doesn't count as a creature, but
Mhm. So do you want
One,
to focus? Do the snake and the
2.
sharks then?
3, yes.
All right.
They all must make charisma saving throws.
Okay, let's see. All right, so the snake. I'll do the snake first. All right. A 13.
All right. Charisma saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from an
Okay.
attack roll or saving throw.
Alrighty. All right, let's do for the sharks now. Okay, they have slightly better charisma, not much more. All right, the top shark is a 4. He fails. And both sharks fail badly. So they all will have, so I subtract 1d4 from their next attacks. Okay.
Okay.
Wonderful.
And then I should be good.
That's an action. All right. If you have no other bonus actions or anything like that, please roll me a d20 at your convenience. Nothing happens. Nothing new happens. And with that, how fast can a swarm of mice move? Okay.
Faster than I want them to.
Probably. All right, they move to there. And everyone's going to start closing in there. The spy's trying to move within range. And the flying sword's going to go after Natalie again. Dirty 20.
Oh yeah, that hits.
That will hit for 6 slashing.
Okay.
The spy here is not going to be able to is not within striking range as of yet.
Fantastic.
All right. And this warhorse is going to go after Bellinor with another hoof strike.
Come at me.
Brethren.
Does a 10 hit? Probably not.
I'm afraid this creature is beneath my contempt. Considering this
Okay.
is my next turn, I will have a reaction reinstated. I believe I will once again riposte as I pirouette around its hoof and strike back once more.
Go for it.
Does a 20 hit?
20 most definitely hits.
Then please take another 8 points of damage. It seems my superiority die can only roll ones.
And the horse skeleton is still standing, but barely.
Wait, is it a horse or a bear?
It's a horse. Alrighty, now. Meanwhile, Abby's going to be getting it from 4 different fronts here.
Oh dear.
Not looking
So
good for dear Elena.
We'll start with the sharks. Let's see, +4. Well, that doesn't hit. That one misses. That one will hit for 6. I'll write it down. 6 piercing. Now, the snake is going to go for a bite. And I'm pretty sure that 7's going to miss.
Mm-hmm.
And now, what can the ghost do? All right, we got to wait for her to come back and make a saving throw.
Shall we continue in the meantime?
Yeah, we'll continue in the meantime, and we'll come back to her. Yeah, she'll have to make a saving throw or two, maybe. All right, so Natalie, please move forward.
I can
What
see
you're
again.
going to do next?
Yes?
You now can see.
Okay. Wonderful.
And you see that sword is still there in front of you. And make a
Oh.
dex throw because you're still standing on the grease spot.
Good gracious.
Boom. You are prone.
They're just gonna lay there for a second, kind of looking up at the ceiling of this place. This is not where I thought I would be today. And get up.
And while she gets up, Abby, you took 6 points of piercing damage from one of the sharks.
Ew. That's okay.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
All
Need to
right,
be
I can do that.
You need 13 or better.
Great, I'm not that wise. But that's okay. I'm going to do awesome.
You shall do awesome.
I shall do awesome.
You shall.
All
do
right.
all.
So you do not get frightened by its horrifying visage. And
Cool.
it is going to try to swing and make a withering touch hit upon you.
Please don't.
Come
That
on.
doesn't sound nice. I don't want you to do that.
And a 10 will miss, so you get by free. Meanwhile, we go back to Natalie.
So
You're-
Ash pulls themselves up off the ground. And has anyone hit that spy yet?
No, the spy has not seen any activity yet.
Okay, so I am going to then cast inflict wounds on the... Oh no, he's not within range of me, is he?
He's not within touching range yet, no.
Okay. Whoop, sorry, ignore that. I'm really
No
bad
problem.
about pushing buttons.
Hey, don't worry.
Ugh, so bad. So instead, I will cast. The swords do not count as creatures, I'm assuming.
No, they would not.
I will cast Toll the Dead on the spy. They must
Okay.
make a wisdom saving throw.
There's my spy. What he needs, it's wisdom. Okay. So
Wisdom saving throw.
it's 2. A 13.
Ah, my DC is a 14. So he'll
Okay.
take 1d8 necrotic damage.
All right.
7 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. He is still standing. But he felt it.
It just point and this low ringing bell.
Mhm. All right, then. With that being completed, please roll me a d20.
This is fine. 13.
All right.
That's a lucky number.
13. You suddenly get the fear of hurting all your friends and the other people around you. And suddenly you get hit with ice knife.
Oof. Is that to
I
hit
think that
or
has
is
to
that
be
damage?
I think that's to hit.
That won't hit.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I accidentally hit the second time. Okay, so the ice knife misses you.
Duck out of the way just in time. Ah!
Yep, it's a good thing you could see.
Thank goodness.
All right. Scratticus, it is your turn.
Then I shall turn my rapier on this horse once more, for I am no longer afeard of such a deplorable creature. They have not been able to hit me once, and I have given them many lashings with my blade.
Lash away, good sir.
they're just so elegant when they talk all of the time. I don't understand.
Does a
It's like-
12 hit?
I believe that will be a miss.
Ah, perhaps they do have a little fight in them. I shall extra attack and lunge once more. How about a 15?
A 15 will hit, however.
There we go.
It's like it's scripted.
And he is
How
gone.
did they do it?
I beg your pardon?
He is dead. He only had 2 left.
In felling the creature, I clean off my blade with a flourish. I would not like to dirty my garments, and I place it away. I will then rush towards the nearest ladder.
Okay.
Get to about there, I believe.
Yep.
They don't even look bad. They've been fighting, and look at the hair and the outfit.
Somehow
It's
it all looks
perfectly plain.
better than when we started.
I don't. And there's that ray of light that keeps hitting them at the exact right moment, like they're posing.
Yeah.
And with that, Bellinor, roll a d20.
I shall indeed. A 7.
You get the sudden fear of becoming smaller, and you
That's
shrink one size. So, for example, if you're large, you go down to medium to whatever the next step is from there in your body size.
Well, I am a high elf, so I guess I go from a large for a medium creature to a large for a small creature. As I guess I'll be pushing what 4.5 feet. I think that's about the minimum for.
Yep.
Huh. Well, this is most deplorable.
And with that, Abby, it is your turn. As you are surrounded.
I don't like being surrounded. This is not something that I enjoy. But is drinking a healing potion, is that an action?
That is an action.
I'm gonna have to. I'm literally surrounded by these things. I can't. Have I hit the ghost yet? I feel like I have not.
No, the ghost has not had a shot taken at it yet.
Okay. Let's see. Just do the usual. Why not? There we go. So let's do.
Ooh. Who was that on?
Oh. That's gonna be at the ghost.
Okay.
All right. It's going to be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points of force damage at that stupid ghost.
17. Okay. That brings it down to. Okay.
I don't
It's
like
still-
it.
It's still standing.
That's fine. I don't care. And then right in front of me is also that snake, the last snack.
Yeah, you have the last snake and you have both of the sharks.
Nick. Both of the sharks are still behind me, but which shark attacked me and then got a shot at?
That would be the one up on top.
Okay. I'm casting the other ray on that one. 17.
Okay, that hits.
12 points of force damage.
And he is now sushi as he disappears into the air.
Perfect. That's what you get. I can't move through the ghost, can I?
No. Unless you want to give an attack of opportunity, of course.
No, I don't. I really, really don't. My problem is I've got 18 points of. I've got 18 HP left. I'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, that's my turn.
All right, please roll a d20. A 10. Surprisingly, nothing new happens.
I will take that. Me and my 18 HP is very happy with that.
You're suffocating 18 HP.
Yeah, I'm keeping track of it.
Okay, good. I am not.
All right, the rats are on the move. The spy is going to move within striking distance now. And we'll start with the spy. Let's see, what kind of attack is he going to? He will be making 2 attacks on Natalie with his short sword. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And that will be 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Fine.
The second hit will be a 12.
That does not hit.
Okay. And that will end his turn. The flying sword will take its opportunity to attack.
Sword.
Oh, I hit the wrong button here. Hang on. Wrong button.
It hits.
12.
Oh no.
That's the 12 hit. Okay.
12 does not hit.
You are in the clear.
Phew.
Now, Abby will start with the shark.
All right.
Now, he is the plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
That will hit.
Mhm.
And that will be for. Ignore that number that just
All
came
good.
up there. I hit the wrong button here.
All good.
2d8 plus. You take 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And now the snake will strike.
No, Snick. I want to be your friend. Snick.
23.
That definitely,
Oh,
yes.
That's 2d20, I think.
Oh, that's 2d20. That is correct. I'm sorry. I forgot to change
Oh,
that
good.
back down to 1. All right, let's try that again. An 8.
To hit.
Got your back, Jack. Got your back.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Now, let's see. I need you to roll a charisma saving throw. I need you to beat a DC of 13. It's going to try to possess you.
You got this. You got all the charisma.
I literally am already possessed by an Eldritch Horror, but I got an 11, so. Wait, remember, Ash, that time that you were like, thank you for saving my back? You get
Oh, yeah, you got the
advantage.
+4. You do have a +4.
Was it +4?
It's D4, right?
Guidance, yes.
Except,
On
yes.
guidance? Yeah,
Is it +4 or D4?
It's a D4.
a D4.
D4? Okay.
It
All
would
right,
make
I'm
a
gonna
difference.
do that.
But I haven't made a constitution check for a concentration check for it since
never
taking
mind,
damage.
We haven't.
But okay, so here's the thing. I'm being possessed by a ghost. Does the fact that I'm a warlock and currently have an otherworldly patron who's kind of inside already kind of possessing me in a way and is the source of my magic? If you want to flavor that, you flavor this however you want, DM. I'm just giving you some information.
Okay. Knowing that, I want you to re-roll the charisma save with advantage.
Okay.
Oof.
All right. Now go
It's all
ahead.
good. It's all good.
Go ahead. If you want to go ahead and use the guidance roll, you can go. You can do so. I'm going to
You know
allow
what?
it.
You
I'm
know
going
what?
to allow it because we forgot to check.
But I don't know. I feel like I've rolled a lot Like I'm one who, if the dice are not in my favor, the dice are not in my favor, and I'm kind of interested to see what happens.
Okay. The
Guidance
ghost now
is
is now in control of your body, but does not take away any of your awareness.
okay.
And the ghost breathe.
Oh.
The ghost is undead.
But it's
So
possessing
do the-
my body. Does
so
the
do the
ghost?
So it would
undead
have to
breathe?
breathe. But it has the body. So it's probably going to be like, well,
And
this
it's
body needs
aware.
oxygen.
And its objective is going to keep you alive so it can stay possessing. So the suffocation
be the-
is, as long as you're possessed, the suffocation is on hold. But if the
Okay.
ghost leaves you, but the ghost controls your body right now, so you may not
Yes.
go where you want to go.
Okay.
That's going to
Okay,
be
I can deal with that.
that'll be the give and the take.
You know what? I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take
And
it.
with that, roll a d20.
And
2 conditions. That is 10. All right, you suddenly have the fear of time. On your next turn, since a turn or round in D&D is supposedly 6 seconds, on your next turn you have 6 seconds to complete what you want to do. Be
Okay.
thinking now.
thank you.
All right, Scrat, it is your turn.
I shall continue towards this ladder and a light. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. So you
Alive.
still have some movement if you
5,
want.
6.
Okay.
Eleanor,
You-
watch
you
out for the
used-
grease.
Yeah, you're standing on the grease, so anyone else is fine. It's just that one
Oh,
spot.
okay, good.
And this
Now
is
you used an
Olenor, right?
No, this is Ashenar.
This is
That's Ash.
Ashenar.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you've used an action, so you can use and you've used your movement, so you can do. If you have a bonus action, you can do that. Otherwise, roll me a d20.
No, I shall hold off and I shall roll that d20. That is a 4, sir.
A 4. You have. Let's see, where's it at here? Whoop. All right, I don't. For some reason, it's not there. You have the horrid fear of being eaten alive, and a huge maw demon, which I'm using my worm there because my maw demon thing is missing, has appeared on the board.
Well, heck.
And with that, Abby, the ghost is now in possession of you. And it is going to move you towards the rest of your party.
Not so bad.
And since the ghost is possessing you, the other creatures do not attack. And now for the rest of their turn, they are going to move as well. They're coming along with you. The mice come marching. The maw demon moves. And the spy... Well, actually, we'll go with the floating sword first. It will make its attack against Natalie.
What?
So... That's right, let's assume that is a straight one. Does an 11 hit?
No, it does not.
All right. The spy doesn't like the looks of the new person who's come around here, so he's going to go after Bellinor. Here's his sheet. He's going to make 2 short sword attacks. And he does a 12 hit.
A 12 will miss.
As will an 11.
As will
He's
an
good.
11.
He's good at spying, but he's not necessarily good at fighting.
I declare, how dare you, sir, as I once again riposte.
Okay.
And go for a small shoulder wound and say, I recommend that you sway from this course of action as you are in way over your head. A 23.
23 definitely hits.
You take 15 points of piercing damage.
And he is looking very, very hurt.
Now, I will give you this one chance, but let it be known I could kill you at any time.
And with that,
Except for turn order. Ugh.
Natalie, it is your turn.
Okay. Alrighty.
You're still on the grease spot, so I need you to roll dexterity.
This grease spot is gonna be literally the death of me. Okay. 15.
And you stay on your feet.
Thank goodness. I'm gonna use my
Oh,
bonus.
Scrat. While we're at it, I need you to roll a dexterity save as well, because that you walked through that wall of wind to get there.
Oh, yes, of course.
You got this.
Yeah.
And despite your big swing, with your great skill and dexterity, you were still able to stay on your feet despite the wind blowing it heavily at your back. All right, go ahead.
So graceful. I don't understand.
All right, go ahead, Natalie.
I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
At the regular old spiritual weapon, and I would like to put it up by Alina. I'm trying to mark, but it's
Okay.
not letting me. There, up
I
there.
see. Okay, right there.
And that's my bonus action, and I will attack the shark with my spiritual weapon.
All right. And what does the spiritual weapon look like?
It looks like a sickle, like the Grim Reaper.
Okay. I'm going to use that floating sword icon for it to represent it, but
That's
go ahead.
fine. So spiritual weapon. Cool. 8.
Okay, that will miss.
All right. And then I am going to I can cast another spell if it's a cantrip.
Yes, you can.
Can I cast a first level spell or no?
What level is spiritual weapon? I'm trying
Second.
to remember. Second. I think it has to be a cantrip.
Okay. Then I will cast Toll the Dead on the spy. He has to
Okay.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. His wisdom is decent. But he's not as wise as he thinks he is.
All right, and because he is missing some of his hit points,
Mhm.
that is a 1d12 of damage. So that's
And
6 points of damage.
And he the blast of the sound in his ears instantly knocks him to the ground. He dies, and he is no longer a spy.
Then have it your way. Good day, sir.
Okay. So that's my turn.
Okay. All right, roll a d20 for me, please.
I don't know how much more of this I can take. 7.
That's 7. Suddenly, for unknown bizarre reason, be it an intervention from the deity you serve, be it a glitch, be it something or other, you suddenly find yourself disappearing and appearing on the 100 spot.
Time to get out of here.
You see 3 buttons on the wall before you. One says escape. The other says escape as group. The last one says remain in the game. You have a free action here. Do you press any of the buttons?
Escape as group.
You press the button.
Yeah.
As soon as you do, all of a sudden, the green smoke appears again around everybody. And you suddenly find yourself back in the tent. Laban is talking to his 2 kobolds assistant. Now remember, when they die, you go in there, you strip the bodies, then we release the gelatinous cube to clean it up, and then we move on to the next, and then he suddenly stops. Oh.
Has he not
no,
seen
you
us?
don't, villain.
I was going to say.
You made it to the end? That is surprising. And that is horribly inconvenient as he starts to move his hands to cast a spell.
I run him
As before, I was about to say,
Whole person.
You guys have a surprise first attack on him. What
I
do
was
you do?
about to say, before even anybody spoke, as soon as I saw him, I'm going to cast Fear.
Okay. Let's see. What does he have to do here? Saving
Succeed on a
wisdom
wisdom.
throw.
Yep.
Okay. Does a 16 save?
And that would be against spell DC, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Spell save?
Yeah, your spell DC.
15. So just barely.
Just barely. Okay.
So, let's see. And there's no half.
I will cast silence.
Ooh. Okay. All
No
of a sudden,
sound.
no sounds come out of his mouth as he's trying to cast his spell. Balinor, what do you do?
I would like to dive forward and lunge with my sword, but instead of lunging directly for him, I'm going to throw in a feinting attack, which will make him lunge to the left, giving me advantage on my next rapier attack. The 24 hit.
24 will definitely hit.
And before I even begin to roll the damage, I've been saving my action surge for a special occasion, and I feel like 2 more rapier attacks are quite pertinent. 1,
Quite
2.
pertinent.
A 15 and an 11.
And all of your attacks hit.
So that'll be 14, 20, 23,
23.
36 points of damage.
That would kill
He
me.
is still alive, but he is barely standing. He's almost like on one knee trying to get back up again. The kobolds have run off in fear. Go ahead.
Ash.
Ash?
Drops the silence.
Okay.
I think we've heard enough from you. And just, like, arrest him, I guess. I don't know. What do you want to, Balinor?
Before you do that, I'm going, because he's like on the ground, he's feeling pretty bad. I'm just going to walk up to him and I'm going to stab him. I've had enough of this. Alana is not a good person.
Okay.
Like, stab him right in the heart, make sure he's dead, because
Roll.
where's my dagger attack?
Guidance.
Okay. Guidance
I don't
is
know.
back in.
I don't know. I don't think it helps, but
Doesn't matter. You hit.
Perfect. All right.
And he is dead.
Before I do it, like, who's afraid now? Is she like sticks it in his chest and twists?
And you have all survived astral snakes and mystical ladders.
And
Congratulations.
So much fun.
Fantastic work. Thank you so much, Hawkeye. Well, everyone, let's go round. Let's talk about who we are. I'm not having an existential crisis. Who we are, where we can find each other online, and all of the wonderful things that we get up to. I will start the other way around the screen with Abigator Frenzy.
Oh my goodness, this was so much fun. Thank you for having me. My name is Abigator Frenzy. I've been gone from the internet. I'm slowly coming back. I'm working on a podcast with some of my friends. We are playing Ironside as like a gladiator campaign. It's based roughly in ancient Rome, so it will actually have a lot of history. I'm excited about it. Follow me at Abigator Frenzy on Twitter, and I'll be doing cool stuff, hopefully. Thank you.
Indeed. Next around the screen, we have Nerdly at Nerdly B.
Oh, hi everyone. I'm Nerdly Natalie at Nerdly B. You can find me on Twitter and here at the Scrat Academy, playing in some games occasionally, but mostly just being ridiculous in chat. So if you want to find me, I'm on the Twitter. Yeah, that's what I'm doing lately.
Fantastic. And last but most certainly not least, our DM of the hour. Thank you very much, Kentucky Hawkeye.
Thank you very much, everyone. This is my first time DMing, tabletop, online, whatever. This is my first time through. I've broken my maiden with this, so thank you. It was a lot of fun doing so. I want to give credit to the actual name of this module is Nightmare Snakes and Astral Ladders. It is a D&D5e module written by Linnea Glasser with art on it by Maximistic. It is available at the on DMG's website. I helped with a beta test on this, and she graciously gave me more than permission to use it for here. It's something that can be used either as a standalone like we did here, or if you want to add it into a campaign episode, stuff like that, it's something that can easily be fit in as well. Thank you so much for letting me in on this. Otherwise, Cancer Cleric by day, RPG Fanboy by night. On my own Twitch channel, Tuesday nights, I have my Lego game stream where we kick those bricks and gather mini kits. Thursday night, I'm at the very beginnings of my new Skyrim serial, The Fang and the Claw, where we're going through the Dawnguard DLC. And then Saturday nights, usually at this time, I'm doing Grapplers Keep Wrestling, where a number of DMs, GMs, and RPG players from all across the Twitch plane wrestle in our own WWE universe that in a ring we affectionately call the Dice Tray. For example, Scrat and I are on the tag team Bar None, former tag team champions, and we're going to be working to get those back. We have other people from all other places like Tall Squall and the Vice, and a number of people from Tales from the Grim, and people from all over the place. And I'm still adding I'm going to be adding a couple more new wrestlers as well to try to fill out the roster and everything. So come join us Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Adjust your time zones accordingly, or look for it in VOD, or I'm hopefully going to get some more of these logged into YouTube here in the near future.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much. Well, everyone, I'm going to put a little bit of extra time on the clock. I'm going to put 25 minutes on because I've been live for 9 hours and I'm beginning to know myself by now. The last show usually takes me slightly longer than perhaps is necessary to get everything set up. So, we will be back in 25 minutes. Until then, keep on evoking emotions and get up, stretch, do things. I will be right back. See you later. Wash your hands.